Good Friday morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard our Friday market wrap up here. TOPGUN Options, Matthew Buckley, call sign Wiz. And man, what a heartbreaker last night for Ole Miss. What a storied run Ole Miss had from just a greedy, money hungry coach ditching them to lose the game at the end there with just a clear pass interference. I live in South Florida. I can't stand Miami and the Convicts. But just because something's a Hail Mary doesn't mean the rules go out the window. The guy was held for like 10 yards, clear pass interference. That's okay. But Ole Miss is officially America's team. Great game, and looking forward to next season and the next 4 years, actually, when our beautiful Princess Keely Grace goes to Ole Miss. So I'll be reporting from the Grove for the next 4 years. And yes, I will be an insufferable fan. Great start. What's it been? How many trading days have we had? A week? Check this out, man. Here's a week. Our model portfolio is up about 14%, and just taking a look at the pre-market activity, we're going to be up even more than that. We're blowing away the S&P, which is up 1%. The NASDAQ is down a little bit. The Dow's flat for the year. This is how you do it. Discipline, risk management, superior execution. Really looking forward to 2026. If you're interested, head to go.topgunoptions.com/death-star-introduction. That's how you can get airborne in our gateway drug service. It's called Solo Amazon, where we only trade Amazon. If you're new to options trading, why not just focus on one name? The name that I call the Death Star. It's taking over or destroying everything from AI and chips to its own FedEx and UPS to Amazon Prime, which is bigger than Netflix, AWS, which is Microsoft. They have so many monopolies. It's absolutely insane. So go.topgunoptions.com/death-star-introduction and start learning how to trade options, man. We had another record year last year. The year before that was 151% return. We're crushing it, folks. So come check us out. All right, before we get airborne real quick, make sure you check out my most recent podcast on the YouTube channel, No Fallen Heroes. Justice, Healing, and Awakening. This one's critical because the second half of the podcast, after I get rid of some rants, is about spiritual awakening and how it's not all sunshine, lollipops, and unicorns. So please check this out if you're interested in pursuing potential healing or reconnection with God with these sacred sacraments. You definitely need to be armed. So you can watch it on the No Fallen Heroes YouTube channel. Please make sure you like and subscribe to our channel, or you can listen to episode 140 on Apple Podcast or Spotify or Stitcher, wherever cool kids listen to podcasts. You can listen to the Max Afterburner podcast. This is not a comfortable one, folks, but it has to be said. My job is to prepare you potentially for this transition and a spiritual awakening, and it's work. We talk about this after you sit with these sacraments and you do some good healing and reconnect with the divine inside you. You got some work to do, so make sure you check out that podcast. Okay, Venezuela, man, dust still settling. What are we going to be doing? What are we not doing? We got a governor. Are we running this thing? We not running this thing? We're taking their oil. Still waiting for the dust to truly settle. Again, just an absolutely incredible military operation. My hat's off, obviously, to the United States military, to my bro, Dan Kane, Raising Kane, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. But we need to, the president really needs to start focusing on home, too. I get it. We got some oil. It's going to lower gas prices, which goes right to the bottom line for most Americans. But we really care about other issues, too. Rampant fraud, obviously, in Minnesota, Ohio, California, all these blue states, these blue cities that just throw money at these people. And if you dare question it, you're going to be called a racist for questioning it. So the president really, he's got some issues that he can start tightening up on. He's got to focus for 2026, folks. It's a congressional election. It's an election year for Congress and the Senate. And obviously the midterms are usually never kind to the party in power. So if the Republicans lose the House, which I think they will, they'll keep the Senate, he's going to be impeached 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, including Hegseth and Nome, and they'll drag Elon Musk in for Doge hearings. It's going to be disgusting, which will impact the markets, right? But the Don Roe doctrine is starting to really step in. I think this is our 5th tanker seizure, folks. And by the way, one of them was a Russian tanker, and they're harumphing and pounding their chest. Folks, remember, these are international sanctions. They weren't supposed to be doing this. It's called a ghost fleet, right? They turn off their transponders, they try and hide, and they smuggle oil out of Venezuela, Iran, North Korea, China, Russia, the heads of the five families. So, good on the president for Isn't it weird how when you start actually enforcing international law, people get their nose out of joint? They'd rather just virtue signal. Isn't it interesting that Kamala and Mumbles McShitty Pants put a $50 million bounty on Maduro, and then when Trump actually goes and arrests the guys, they got a massive problem with it. You just can't. Again, he could announce he's Satan this afternoon. They'd believe it, first of all, and they'd complain it's not hot enough in hell. What I wanted to knock out real quick was the jobs report this morning. Cooled. Payrolls went up 50 grand, while unemployment fell to 4.4, right? So it's kind of a porridge jobs number, so to speak. Let me just let's scroll down, and right here, right there, non-farm payroll cooled a little bit. I mean, we're talking a little bit, but the unemployment rate, it was 4.6. They expected it to be 4.5. That's a big cooling. So if you're looking for some bad, you got some bad. If you're looking for some good, you got some good. And in about 28 minutes, we're going to get consumer sentiment and inflation expectations. I don't believe the Michigan numbers anymore. I don't believe anything out of Big Blue. Hell, I don't believe most of the job stuff that comes out of the government right now either, or in the past. It can always be manipulated a little bit. So if you're the Fed, does this give you some air support, right? Like, hey, well, the jobs market's cooling. Maybe we can keep cutting rates. I mean, Kevin Hassett was just on CNBC. He's the lead horse, President Trump's lead horse, maybe for the Fed chief. He's obviously a dove. He's going to want to cut. But guess what? There's 12 voting members on the Fed. Just because you're the commanding officer doesn't mean everybody's got to vote the way you vote. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see what's going to happen this year with the Fed interest rates. This is huge. The president calls for, a 1.5 T, not B, trillion dollar defense budget. We are long-term bullish on Raytheon. Did you not get long-term bullish on Raytheon when I told you to get long-term bullish on Raytheon, folks? RTX is printing money. Take a look at this hockey stick. Take a look at a 5-year chart of Raytheon. If you, sadly, got bullish right here, let me move it to right there, on October 8th, 2027. Why October 8th, Wiz? Because that's the day after the invasion of Israel. And look at it. The stock, not our synthetic stock. Some people are up 800-900% in their synthetic stock position using options. If you just bought the stock, Raytheon, after the October 7th attacks, you're up 169%. Now, some people might look at this chart because, look, it was kind of boring. Well, look at that hockey stick. It ain't going to be boring into the future, sadly. And let me talk to you as Wiz and a spiritual guy. I hate war. I hate killing. Stop. Let's figure it out. Now, let me put that guy in the closet and become Gordon Gekko or Jordan Belfort, the Wolf of Wall Street. War is great. Love it. Buy Raytheon. So 1.5 trillion. And then I saw some other news about a Patriot contract they got and all sorts of stuff like that. So ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Raytheon's pulling back just a little bit today. This is a gift. Any pullback in Raytheon is a gift. Get long-term bullish on Raytheon. It's a no-brainer. Defense stocks blast off as Trump seeks budget to boost to defend the Western Hemisphere. Folks, this ain't rocket surgery. When you see something like this, you buy it with both hands. If you don't know how to get long-term bullish on Raytheon with synthetic stock, you got to join. Come check out Top Gun Options. Go.topgunoptions.com/death-star-introduction, and I will get you up to speed. I will teach you, I will train you how to trade options successfully. Discipline, risk management equals superior execution. Go check out the Max Afterburner podcast on the No Fallen Heroes YouTube channel or on Spotify or Apple Podcast. Have a great rest of your Friday. Fights on, namaste, and basi, Wiz out.